has joined.
Hi, a very, very, very happy morning. And I'm just waiting for everyone to join in. So, why not make the best of this time and let's do this beautiful blue light meditation. I'm going to start this meditation. Let's soak us into this meditation. And this is just for 6 minutes. In the meantime, I think everyone will join in. I could love this meditation. I start my day with this meditation. Actually like energizes you and releases a lot of things which is not meant for you. We have a bath every day now, but what about us cleansing of our soul and our spirit? How many of us do it? Do we do cleansing of our soul and spirit every day? If you do it, write yes in the chat box, or if you're saying no, that sounds interesting, I'll start it then. We'll do it later. Okay, this is my favorite.
Welcome to this wonderful.
Everyone can hear the audio? कुछ तो दिखाओ, thumbs up, मेरे को भी एनर्जी चाहिए. Nice, wonderful. Okay, let's start. Just take a very relaxed position. I'm also going to do it along with you. So we'll go into that deep, nice state and just follow the guided instruction and just feel it and be in that moment.
Piece of energy, light, cleansing, and release. You can practice this meditation at any time of the day and come out feeling rejuvenated and refreshed. Let go of all your worries and deep dive with me into a shower of pure blue light. A light shower that will seamlessly flow through every pore of your body, creating moments of stillness, calm, and silence deep within. It will dissolve everything that is not required, unnecessary, and creating burden on your mind and body. At the same time, it will boost what's yours, your own energy, your mind, expanding your space within. Make yourself seated in a comfortable position and put your headphones on to enhance this heavenly experience. Close your eyes and at the count of 7, gather all your attention towards your breath. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Visualize a deep, dense forest and then yourself walking through it. The crackling sound of leaves as you walk over them, meandering through a wide expanse of this natural beauty. It's a bright, sunny day, and the strong rays of sun are piercing through the leaves and illuminating parts of your face. Keep walking, and as you walk through, you will find yourself standing in front of a clear green pasture. It's green till as far as your eyes can see. This place looks familiar, as if you've been here before. You look around with a smile on your face, as if you wish to absorb everything around you. At this very moment, the time stands still. When you walk a little further, you see a small house which is surrounded by this green pasture. You walk towards it and decide to open the main door. And as the door opens, all you can see is deep blue, indigo light that's filled inside. You take a step inside and stand still. The light has a mint like feeling. It's cool, light, and has covered your entire body. As you inhale this blue light, you feel it entering your body. Your mind is filled with this divine blue light. It is clearing all the worries and doubts stored inside, as if each of your stress is getting dissolved and getting cleared with this light. It leaves your entire mind with clarity and with a deep sense of direction. You're feeling relaxed. The blue light makes its way through the throat, clearing all your stuck expressions, opening the passage for proper communication with ease, and making its way slowly to the heart. Then your arms, fingers, and nails. This beautiful blue light is leaving behind a tingling feeling wherever it passes. It has now reached the stomach area, where it's calming all the seeded fears, giving strength to your courage. It swiftly makes its way to both the legs. Feel the energy of this powerful blue light. It is finally grounding you, making its way deeper down through your feet below the earth. Every pore of your body is thrilled with joy as the blue light passes through it. You feel porous as you feel it passing through on both the sides. You're now cleared of any negativity, healed deep from within, and feel centered with this divine experience. Give yourself a moment and open your eyes on the count of seven. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you for joining me on this meditation journey. Hope you're now feeling refreshed.
Hi, thank you so much. I hope you all felt nice. Give yourself time for people who want to take few minutes, seconds to come back. Okay. Yeah. So how's everyone feeling? Hope you're feeling nice, calm, relaxed. Yes, wonderful. Sanyukta is saying relaxed and calm. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's the entire objective and idea of it. Okay. So I waited for, I said, why not make the best of the time so that when people are joining in, we can do this beautiful meditation. So once again, a very, very, very warm welcome to everyone, all of y'all who have taken out time to be a part of this session. Today being a national holiday, you could have actually spent this time, being with your family, friends, going out, but you actually invested in your self-learning, which is absolutely, absolutely amazing. And this just tells me that you all are action takers. All the people who are there in this group right now are action takers. So I want you to give a pat on your back because I'm a big believer of celebrating yourself. हम नुक्स निकालते रहते हैं, ये ठीक नहीं है, वो ठीक नहीं, आज मैं अच्छी नहीं लग रही, आज मैं मोटी लग रही हूँ, आज ऐसा है वैसा है. But do we actually celebrate ourselves? So all of y'all here are action takers. Pat yourself on the back for being here and investing in your personal evolution, which is so, so, so important. Okay, another request, I would request if you can switch on your videos because The energy that you show in is the energy that you absorb in also. Like I can see Nimisha's face, I can see expression. You're spending 2 hours of your time. So let's give 100% to it. जितना आप डालोगे इसमें से उतना आपको मिलेगा. Life is all about it. Okay. जितना आप इन्वेस्ट करोगे उतना आपको मिलेगा. I can understand certain times घर पे कुछ चल रहा है, you want to switch off your video, it's absolutely fine. You can do that. Okay. As a female, I can understand your problems and your issues. So absolutely fine. But wherever you can keep the video on, please keep the video on. Get yourself a glass of water, sit in a very comfortable, relaxed, but in a very alert state so that you can get the maximum out of the session. Yeah, thank you, Ashu, for keeping the video on. Others, if you can keep your video on, nothing like it. Trust me, you will get the maximum. If because of any reason you're not able to do it, you can just say that because of this reason or personal thing, I'm not able to switch on the video. We understand that completely. Okay. So how many are super excited to know what I'm going to discuss today? Write me in the chat box if you're super excited, or write excitement. I want to see the excitement in the group. I want to see the energy in the group. What's the energy in the group? I want to measure the energy in the group today. Excited, Yahoo. What's the energy? Let me feel the energy of the group today. I'm waiting on the chat box. Nimisha is saying, great, nice. Excited. Ashu is saying, excited. Yay, excited. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. 4 जन का ही मुझे दिखा और बाकी का क्या है? Okay, nice, nice, nice. Good, good, good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Super. Okay. And anyone who's other than Bombay, you can just write in the chat box that I'm from this city. If anyone who's out of India, please write that I'm coming from this country. Let me see. Dipali Singh, really excited. Nice. Shakti Singh, New Delhi. Awesome. Awesome, Shakti. Chavi Singh, Rajasthan. Wow, wow, wow. So nice. Awesome. So I'm in Bombay. So that's why I was requesting. Veena Singh, Surat. Amazing. Welcome, 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 welcome. Wow, Sunita is saying from Odisha. Sunita, is it Sunita Panigrahi? Are you Sunita Panigrahi? Oh, that's my friend, dear friend. Okay, that Odisha I could make out. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Wonderful. 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 Okay. Awesome. So let's get started. Let me share my presentation. Okay. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Yes, I can see Ashu giving that thumbs up. Okay, one thing I want to tell you, girls, I think everyone, we all are girls here. There are no guys. Let me see that. Okay. I love hearts. I love all the energy. I love all the excitement. So I want that energy to show while I'm sharing my thoughts. Yeah. So if you like something, give hearts, give that love. I am a strong believer that when we women give love to each other, this world will transform. We are the ones who are going to transform this world. So we women have to be giving out that energy, that love, that emotion. Yeah. So I will look forward to that from all of y'all. Yeah. Otherwise, it becomes too boring to talk to all of y'all. Okay. So today's topic is not just the hard work, but also the mindset, the secret of wealth creation. Why I chose this topic? There's a very strong reason. 23 years I've been in the financial industry, met all the wealthy, super educated in my professional and personal life. And I realized that mindset plays a very, very important role in your wealth creation process. And that is what I'm going to discuss today. Yeah. So this topic is very close to my heart. That's the reason why I chose to discuss with you all today. Yeah. So let me share the flow of today's session. How are we going to take the session? How are we going to spend 2 hours with each other? So it's going to start with what is mindset, what are the limiting, how are the limiting beliefs formed. You will discover your limiting belief and how to release it. So the beauty about this session is that you will be doing a lot of practical work on yourself, which will tell you what is the percentage of limiting belief you have. How many of you are excited to know? अरे 50% लिमिटिंग बिलीफ है मेरे पास, ओ 10% ही है, अरे 90% है. You know, once you know how much of percentage of limiting belief you have, you know, you can actually release it out. Release कब हो सकता है? When we know हमारे पास कितना हमको सफाई करना है. Yeah, so that's the beauty of today's exercise. You will actually come to know. And then I will share with you practical steps that I have implemented in my life and my clients have done it to release it. Then, since we are spending 2 hours, we are going to, you guys have to get the best out of this session. And how to do it is be a sponge. So when I say be a sponge, how can you be a sponge? Is by having an open mindset. Whatever you have learned so far, whatever you know, just keep this aside. You know, this is something I've observed about myself. Like when you're doing very well in your life and when you are an achiever ना, एक ego and arrogance था मेरे को तो सब पता है, ये क्या मेरे को बताएगा. And I realized in those sessions I didn't absorb anything. But the moment I said, oh, let me learn from this person, because we can even learn from kids, that attitude I developed over a period of time. And I realized my brain, my subconscious mind is trying to see all the glimmers, all the, those positive things that you can absorb it. That's what I say when I say be a sponge. Second is be curious. I love when learning is super fun. There has to be curiosity. When there is curiosity, it makes it a lot of fun. And when there's a lot of fun, a lot of joy, you actually, वो कैसा था वाईफाई जब 5G में जाता है, कैसे डेटा डाउनलोड होता है, खड़क करके डाउनलोड हो जाता है, वैसे हमारे सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में वो डाउनलोड होता है. So be curious, just look out, be interested, be excited, and completely absorb yourself. Third is make notes wherever possible. So I have actually documented my journey for the last 3 years. तो मेरे 3 साल के पहले का goals मैंने लिखा है. I have written down what I was thinking about money. I written down what were my goals, what were my dreams, what I wanted to do. And trust me, when I reflect back, I laugh at it. How will you measure your journey? You need to have something to document it. So keep a diary where you write your money journey. Money journey is not just all about writing the amount of money you have earned or the designation that you have acquired. It's all about, did this money give you joy? What are the sacrifices you made to get this money? Did you strike a balance? Did you strike a harmony? It's a very, very inward journey that you go into. Yeah. So keep a diary and measure that journey. So you have to measure both how your, wealth creation has been. And for doing that, what all have you done it? Yeah. So this year I decided I'm going to create wealth, but along with that, I'm going to spend time with my family. I'm going to travel. I'm going to upgrade myself. I'm going to invest in my self-learning. And I actually did that this year. And I did a lot more compared to the last 23 years I did in my professional career. And that was all possible because I'm a big, big believer of journaling my journey out. Yeah. And last but not the least, I'm going to share about my academy, how I help women. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. So today is a very, very, very important and auspicious day. Morning, my dad wished me and he said, happy Mahalaya. And Mahalaya is known. It's like where we do the Pitr Paksha and we say gratitude to all our ancestors. So it's such a, I would not call it a coincidence, but it's such a beautiful thing that you all are there today seeking something. Otherwise, you wouldn't be taking 2 hours of your time to be a part of this session. I'm sure there is something that you're seeking. Now, I'm a big believer of intention setting because intentions for me are like those seeds. And when that seed is sown in the universe, which is already fertile, with a lot of gratitude, with a lot of surrender energy, with a lot of faith energy, trust me, it definitely germinates at the right time. For all of us, there is a divine plan. 1 मिनट पहले नहीं होता, 1 मिनट बाद में नहीं होता. That things I have asked in my life from God, now when I reflect back, I was not ready for it. And I'm so glad that God gave me when I was ready to move on. Because always remember, universe loves you a lot more. Whether you appreciate your love, you give your love to universe is always loving you. So it always feels, no, 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 I let me not give it to her at this time. She was not ready. She'll feel more unhappy. She'll be overwhelmed. Let me give it at the right time. So I want you to take few minutes. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to reflect. Why are you here today? Take this time. You will not get this time again to do these reflections. So make maximum opportunity of this time that you have taken up today. Why are you here today? What is it that you're seeking? What is it that you want? Here I would request you to think purely from the financial angle, because money energy is wealth energy, prosperity energy, abundance energy is what we are going to focus today. What is it that you want from this energy? Take few seconds to think about it. And once you're done, I want you to write on your notepad. Keep this notepad very safe. Trust me, you'll be surprised when this actually materializes and happens for you. Take few seconds to think about it. Why are you here today? What are you seeking from this energy? I hope everyone has written. If someone needs time, please let me know. You can just raise your hand. I'll know that you need more time. I'm just trying to check if anyone needs more time. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any hand raised, so I'm assuming that you all have written down what you're seeking, because of which you are here today in this room. Yeah, otherwise we wouldn't be interacting and discussing with each other. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm a big, big believer of learning with super, super fun, having a lot of enjoyment. And there is a special prize that goes to the participant who does the maximum meaningful interaction. And this will be decided by my team, Hardi and Madhu, who are from my team, who are part of this masterclass. So when I say meaningful interaction, what I mean is that each and every slide when I'm sharing, I want the chat box to be buzzing with your comments, meaningful comments, where you will share, oh my God, this was an eye opener. Oh, this was a golden nugget. This was a breakthrough. I never thought this way. You share it out. You know why sharing is so important? It's also a form of release. It's also, you are telling your subconscious mind a lot of things. That's why you see a lot of people write. So there are two ways. We women, when I'm angry, I go all out on my husband. That's his bad day. Gaya wo us din. My husband, if he's angry, he'll like take 2, 3 days. I can't do that. I just release it out. Yeah, so we need to release it out. Okay. So here you are going to release all those moments of knowledge, of breakthroughs, of golden nuggets, of mindset shifts, wherever you feel, oh my God, this was valuable. I want you to write down in the chat box. And whoever does the maximum meaningful interaction, we will declare the winner in the group. How many of y'all are excited to know about it? Let me see the chat box. Okay. Write me in the chat box if you want to get it. You know, you're manifesting it. Let's put the manifestation. Me, I'm going to get it. I'm going to do it. And you don't know when you'll get it also. I can see Vijaya, I can see Ashu, I can see Shakti, Dipali. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Nice, nice, nice. So क्या है यदि बोलते नहीं है तो मिलेगा भी नहीं. Remember, crying baby only gets the milk. Correct, na? Yeah, awesome. Super. Happy to see the joy that each one of you all are sharing to get this book. देखते हैं आज किसके नसीब में है. Awesome. Chalo. Okay. My story. So I think for this, I don't need a slide. I'm going to just stop the share and I'm going to share from my heart my story. Let me make the screen bigger. Okay. So the Meena that you see today is not the Meena that was there as a child. जिसने भी मुझे बचपन में देखा, they will be surprised. 360 into 5 degree मैं change हुई हूँ. 360 into 5 मैं बोलूंगी. Not even into 1 or 2. So as a child, I was very shy, very introvert. मेरे मम्मी पापा को पता भी नहीं था कि मैं घर पे एग्जिस्ट भी कर रही हूँ. That was me. I had a lot of confidence and self-doubt issues. I still remember school में है ना, when I had to read book से, text book से, मुझे क्लास में बोलते थे टीचर, मीना, you have to read from this para. My legs used to shake like anything. पता नहीं आप लोग किसी में से किसी को हुआ था कि नहीं. मुझे तो हुआ था. पूरा स्कूल डेज मेरा हुआ था. Like reading from the book, my legs used to shake. That 5 minutes, 2 minutes was like that. Shaking, 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 shaking. That was me my entire childhood. And you can see I have worked a lot to be here today, what I'm doing today to you all. Yeah. But I had a lot of my strengths. My strength was very compassionate, empathetic. Probably my soul वो properties and qualities लेके ही आया था यहाँ पे. And academically, I was brilliant, very good in my studies. I want to share this incident of compassion. 10-year-old child, like I was just 10 years old, and in my bus stop, I had these two polio struck students who used to travel along with me to the school. They were living in an orphanage. And जब भी उनकी दीदी नहीं आती थी, उनका बैग कोई भी बच्चा बस स्टॉप में उठाता नहीं था. और मेरे को पता था कि वो बच्चे लोग है ना, सी दे यूज टू वॉक लाइक दिस. ओके. उसमें उनका बैग ऐसे होता था. दे कांट कैरी अ बैग लाइक दिस बिकॉज वो वेट से, ग्रेविटी से ना, वो पूरा उनका बॉडी आगे आएगा. दे कांट कीप द क्रच अहेड. सो उनका बैग ऐसा साइड वाला बैग होता. एंड आई यूज्ड टू आस्क द किड्स इन द बस स्टॉप कि प्लीज मेरे को हेल्प करो. एंड एवरीवन यूज्ड टू से ये मेरा सिर दर्द नहीं है, ये उसका प्रॉब्लम है. So whenever the Didi will not be coming, I used to carry my bag, 10-year-old child, carry my bag and both their bags, and I used to drop them to their orphanage. ये 10 साल का बच्चा को किसी ने बोला नहीं. Because I felt people's pain, I felt people's problem. And when I see that, I can't keep quiet. That's my inner thing. I can't be just keeping quiet and letting things happen. So that was me as a 10-year-old child. And there are a lot of things on the compassion, on the empathy side. But this is something that came out very strongly, that as a 10-year-old child, I used to do that. I used to help people out. Yeah. So as I told you, academically, I was brilliant. So getting a job for me was very easy. तो मेरा पहला, मैंने 20th Century Finance Corporation में गई. जहां पे भी मैं गई, first shot, I used to crack the interview. And लोग बोलते थे ऐसा कैसे, पता नहीं. I also feel I'm divine's favorite child, and blessing definitely मेरे ऊपर है. So I worked in 20th Century Finance Corporation. There I used to take care of the loans department. And then I worked in Citicorp Securities, which is a sister concern of Citibank. वहाँ पे I worked with the cash management, international cash management. In ICICI, I worked for 8 years, and I took care of the savings account, credit card, current account, completely specialized into that. And then 14 years I spent in wealth management, where I used to handle the top notch HNI clients portfolio. So a person who has never done sales, I was completely in the service. Again, there's a reason why God put me there, because today what I'm doing, if I had not learned that skill and capability, I wouldn't be having my own business and helping out people. Because just having talent, quality content is not required. You need to understand the entire aspects of branding, marketing, and also selling. For me, sales is service. You're actually doing a service when you sell what is important for the world. Like that's what my mentor says, that if you have a cure for cancer, will you not go out in the world and talk about it, or will you just keep it with yourself? So sales people see it from a very, very wrong angle. I used to see that. That's why God put me in the sales and said, Abhi karo tum 14 saal. And when I did it, I understood its service. And I transformed so many lives of my client when I was in that organization. So I handled close to 650 crores of assets of my clients. And so that was my corporate professional journey. You must be thinking, how come I am in coaching right now? Yeah. So I would say that certain things happened in my life. So in 2016, I got a severe eye problem. And because of that eye problem, which the doctors couldn't solve for 12 months, I did. My friend told me, why don't you do Reiki? And I did Reiki. I was so desperate कि इंसान कुछ भी मेरे को बोलेगा तो मैं करने के लिए तैयार थी. So my friend said, Reiki, मैं करूंगी. And when I did it, that's when I understood the energy world. And I said, this is magical. Just आप बैठो, इंटेंशन करो, मेडिटेट करो, एंड वो अपने आप हीलिंग हो जाता. जो डॉक्टर ने सॉल्व नहीं कर पाया, my eye तो got solved, eye issue got solved. I also used to wear specs. I don't know, people in my previous organization will remember that I used to wear specs. That specs का problem भी, number भी मेरा चला गया. I had -1 and -2 in eyes. That also went away with the healing. I do healing almost every single day. So I realized मेरा एक GPS है. So मेरा लाइफ का एक पर्पस है. और जब भी मैं जीपीएस से डाइवर्ट होती हूँ ना, भगवान मेरे को कुछ ना कुछ चैलेंज दे देता है. आई थिंक वो मेरे लिए नहीं, सबके लिए है ये. Whenever we are diverting from a GPS, God puts something in our life, because only after that we reflect and we change our direction. Otherwise, we are so comfortable. Like me, I was very comfortable in my zone. I didn't want to change. So he gave me the eye problem. Then in 2017, my BP started fluctuating. And then I said, what am I doing with my life? Because I'm a big believer that if there is disease in your body, dis-ease, which means that there is something that you're not doing right. Your harmony between your body, mind, soul is not there. As a result, you're having certain issues, certain diseases. And then I started reflecting. And then in 2019, my friend came to me and said, NLP ka, I have done this session from Anton and Harini, you want to do it? I said, and it was at a very good offer, discounted price. I said, yeah, I don't want to miss it out. I went for it because 10 years back, I read Tony Robbins' ka book on NLP, which says how through NLP, your subconscious programming can get, released, and you can transform in few years, which typically people transform in a period of 10 years. आप कुछ करो या ना करो, people transform in a period of 10 years. And I said, wow, this is so amazing, because we have only this much of lifetime on Mother Earth. And उतने में कितना कितना कुछ हम कर सकते हैं. Then why wait for 10 years to evolve and do one thing? So I joined NLP. And then when COVID came, I did my coaching. Again, see, whatever I needed to do now, think people came to me and spoke about it. And there, I'm a believer of gut, which be strong intuition aata, I just go ahead and I do it. I don't keep on checking with 10 people, compare the rates, compare this. I don't do all those things. I know divine has a plan for me. I trust universe. And when it comes to me, when I'm seeking, I know this is the answer for my problem. And money has always come to me. And I have seen investing in all my mentors. I always worked on myself because as a child, I was a different personality to what I am today. So my mentors pushed my journey and helped me to transform way, way better. Yeah. And then I left my job. That how I started my company will come later. So then I left my job and I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Okay. How many of you can relate to my story? You can feel some parts of what I'm saying. Anyone who can relate to my story? Shakti Singh, true God wants that we follow his path. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. मैं तो बोलती हूँ सबको कि डिवाइन यूनिवर्स इज सेंडिंग मैसेजेस हमारा वाईफाई बहुत वीक है और वी हैव पुट अ वाईफाई ऑन एयरप्लेन मोड और हम बोलते हैं भगवान को तो भगवान तो कुछ कर ही नहीं रहा यूनिवर्स तो कुछ दे नहीं रहा यूनिवर्स नाच रहा है ऐसे 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 और हम बोले अरे कुछ तो आ ही नहीं रहा है कुछ तो मिल ही नहीं रहा है कुछ तो हो ही नहीं रहा है लाइफ में या yeah Shakti, I can relate because whenever I diverted from my path, yes. So whenever you divert from your path, obstacle comes, challenges come, because तभी तो झक मार के हमको फिर वापस लेके आना पड़ता है ना. Yeah, awesome, awesome. So Nimisha is saying, trust in yourself for better transformation. Absolutely, and it comes to you. You just have to grab it. And when we say, अरे मेरे साथ तो कुछ नहीं होता, भगवान बोलेगा 10 बार भेजी थी मैं, आपने कुछ एक्शन ही नहीं लिया, मैं क्या करूं अभी? Yeah, so that's the entire point about personal evolution. Okay, let me share the screen because I felt I don't need the screen to talk about my journey, which is so close to my heart. Yeah, so I'm also part of, so this also, everyone can see me. Can everyone see me? Wait a minute, because I cannot see you all, so that's why I'm asking. Wait a minute. Can everyone see the presentation right now? Hardi, you can just unmute and let me know because I'm not knowing if everyone can see me. Hardi or Madhu, can you see the slide?
Yes, yes, we can see the slide.
Yes, we
Yeah.
can see it. Yeah.
You can see it. Perfect. Okay. So I'm also a part of the core team member of NGO called Female Empowerment Through Education. This also attracted when I wanted to give back to the society. पैसे तो हम सब देते हैं, but what about giving your time and energy? So female empowerment is very close to my heart and education is very close to my heart. So I'm also a core team member of FET. Yeah, so that's my journey. Now, we come to the flow of the mindset part, what the presentation is all about. Now, this particular image that you see, which talks about कि हमारी पूरी लाइफ लग जाती है. हम जब से पैदा होते हैं ना, बच्चा 4 साल का भी नहीं हुआ, कौन सा अच्छा स्कूल, बेस्ट स्कूल में डालना है, फिर बेस्ट डिग्री चाहिए, फिर बेस्ट कॉलेज में जाना है, वो करियर लो जो तुमको हाई पेइंग जॉब्स देता है, रेप्यूटेड कंपनी के साथ जाओ. There's nothing wrong in the process. This process is absolutely fine. We are completely in this rat race all throughout our life. And why are we in this rat race is for one reason. We want financial security. We want enough money in our life so that we don't have the financial stress. Ab bolo ya na bolo, financial stress is one stress that is common with majority of the people. Whether it's my helper or whether it's a Vidya Balan or a Priyanka Chopra, सबके पास वो stress है. अलग अलग स्ट्रेस है, उनके पास स्ट्रेस है इतना पैसा जाएगा तो क्या होगा, कोई लेगा तो क्या होगा. फॉर माई हेल्पर द स्ट्रेस इज नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा, बट द स्ट्रेस इज कॉमन फॉर ऑल ऑफ देम. या नाउ our entire life goes in doing this, but is this enough? Is this enough just to get into the best school, best degree, best college, best career, reputed company? Is it enough, or are we missing something in the link? Are we missing something in the link? Or you feel this is enough? What do you feel? ये ठीक है, मीन्स यू फील दैट जिसके पास ये सब है वो वेल्दी एंड फाइनेंशियली एकदम सुपर्ब है. कैन यू थिंक अबाउट पीपल इन योर लाइफ जिसके पास ये सब है बट आर दे फाइनेंशियली financially doing very well. Can you think of that one example in your life, in your family, in your friends, in your community, in your circle? Peace is missing. Yeah, peace is missing. Why is peace missing? There's also a reason why peace is missing. Peace is just an outcome. Happiness is what you can see. जो हम देख पाते हैं वो outcome है, वो outer expressions of our inner world. Yeah. Anyone feels nothing is missing? If you feel nothing is missing, right? See, no one is here to judge you. You are interacting so that you are also releasing a lot of your own perspectives about a lot of things in life. Yeah, so please share in the chat box if you feel financial independence is missing. Absolutely, financial independence is missing, but that's again an outcome. Okay, so let me come back to the slide. So what is really missing? And yeah, this thing, what I'm telling you today, this I also realized very late in my life. Till 2019, I was not aware something like mindset. मेरे को तो पता भी नहीं था mindset क्या होता है. अरे ये क्या है? लोग जब बोलते थे, बोलते हाँ, अपना एनर्जी से लोग मीन्स तुम अच्छे हो जाओ तो तुम्हारा एनवायरनमेंट अच्छा हो जाता है. ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? But when I did NLP, when I did pranic healing, I said, oh, if I work on myself, things get better. So what is the missing link? The missing link is the mindset. If you work on the mindset, like what everyone said, financial independence, peace, all these things can be worked on and can be achieved. And we are going to go deeper to understand this, how this really impacts. So everything that I'm going to share with you today is facts, facts, and facts. Okay. Now, I'm going to take 3 examples from my life. And I have thousands of examples. I've met more than 1 lakh people. Maybe in this 23 years, I would have met more than 1 lakh people. From that, I'm only taking top 3 examples of people who are extremely educated, have all the degrees, but what is their current situation in the life? So this particular person is my friend's friend. I would say in the second circle of my friends, one of the family member. Now, this person is an MBA finance gold medalist, but he has this pattern of losing jobs and searching for jobs. His wife is a key earning member in the family. And one day, this person a year back calls me up and say, is there a job? Can I work for you? I'm just thinking, finance, MBA finance gold medalist, being a topper in school. And I was literally reflecting, why is this person have this pattern? And because I know his family well, I knew that the upbringing for them was a lot of scarcity. पैसे बचाओ, खर्चा मत करो, पैसे बचाओ, ये मत करो, वो मत करो. As a result, all his focus is how to, it's a very obsessive scarcity. Scarcity, I know people say that save करना चाहिए, but in his case, it was obsessive scarcity. लाइक इनके उसके बर्थडे में वो जब भी मिठाई भी लेके आता था ना, सबसे सस्ता वाला दुकान ढूंढेगा जहां से वो मिठाई लेके आ सकता है. एंड दिस पैटर्न शोड एवरीवेयर, जहां जहां उसको फ्री का खाना मिलेगा वो वहां वहां जाता था. सो देयर वाज अ पैटर्न दैट वाज देयर फॉर हिम. That pattern, in spite of his skill sets, capabilities, intelligence, didn't allow him to earn to his potential. The second example of this client of mine, she belongs to a family of IIT, IIMs. She herself is a doctor. And when she came to me, I was like, I was so happy to have such a there are some clients where that ye client se main bhi bahut seekhne wali hu. She was one such client for me. And when she told about a money story, I said, oh my God, this is self-sabotaging behavior of hers. Her self-worth was coming so badly in her achieving her income potential. She was actually struggling to earn 1 lakh. And I was like, oh my God, she's so fabulous. She's doing an amazing work. And the mindset, the self-worth, not having the high self-esteem was the mindset that she had, which came in a way for earning money for herself. Then the third example, again, this client of mine, she was someone, again, whom I admired a lot. And when she discussed with me on things, I said she must be impacting and creating a lot of wealth. Again, she had loads of degrees. Again, she was a doctorate, but she was struggling to earn money. And then we went deeper in her money journey. I realized that her father was a banker and her father used to come home and used to talk to her, excuse me, used to talk to her about how people who took money and couldn't pay the money committed suicide. So she actually developed a very fearful relationship with money. And that pattern used to always come out in her life whenever she wanted to earn money for herself. So these are three examples for the sake of today's masterclass, but there are thousands and thousands and thousands of such examples I have seen in my personal life, and I keep on questioning. And the beauty about this process is people are not aware they have a problem. So when I went for NLP, I said, I'm perfect, because everyone in my office used to call her, you're so positive, you're so like this, you're so like that. And I felt, mere mein to koi problem nahi, I'm perfect. But when I went there, layer by layer, I could see, because I allowed myself to also go deep inside and see myself, my anger, my irritation, my frustration, reasons why I was doing certain thing that was for my ego. Yeah. So this is validated and proof for me that when you work on the mindset, the abundance, the prosperity, the wealth gets sorted. And we are going to go deeper, deeper. Don't trust whatever I say. You experience it for yourself, do it for yourself, see it in your real life, get facts and figures validated. That's how you will believe. Don't believe what I said, believe what you see, believe what you hear, and ask for facts. That's how you will understand how mindset plays such a big important role in our life. Yeah. So this brings me to a very important thought. पूरी लाइफ में मुझे हमेशा लगता था, अरे राइट टाइम आएगा ना, राइट प्लेस में होंगी ना, मेरे को सब मिल जाने वाला है. कुछ नहीं मिलेगा if you're not the right person. When I say right person, if like tomorrow, if someone comes with a collaboration saying that, Meena, I want you to talk in a seminar and I want you to address 1,000 people. The opportunity has come. I'm a coach, right time, right place. But am I the right person? I've not even done a single webinar. I've not done a masterclass. I've not helped my clients. Will it help me? No, because I'm not the right person. The right person is all about having the right capabilities, having the right mindset. Remember, it's your inner world that creates the outer world. If you're not happy with the outer world, reflect on your inner world. If you're not happy with the fruits, reflect the roots. Where did the roots come from? It came from the seed. If you change the seed, the fruits will also change. Abhi export quality किसी ने पता नहीं, I don't know if in the group anyone has tasted export quality grapes. I tasted it and I felt India में हम लोग रह के best quality US and बाकी countries में जा रहा और हमको second grade quality मिल रहा है. You taste an export quality grape, it is way tasting way different compared to what we are getting it to eat. Why? Because the seeds are different for it. Yeah, so this is something you want it, pin it, write it, do that. You have to be the right person. Only then the right place and the right timing will work for you. It's not enough to be in the right place at the right time. You have to be the right person in the right time at the right place. It's a beautiful quote by T. Harv Eker. Let me check the chat box as to how many of you believe in this. Ashu saying yes, Shakti saying 1 and 2 example is relatable. Thank you, Shakti. Yeah, so much. Like, and I would say that if so far you have not seen it, go back with this intention, put this intention. The moment you put an intention in your subconscious mind is like that. It just focuses you on that. आप जो भी सोचते हो वही आपको देख पाते हो. Like people ask me, आपको अच्छा अच्छा earrings कैसे दिखता है? Because that's a priority for me. I love wearing good earrings. So मेरे को दिख जाता है, कहीं भी हो मेरे को दिख जाता है. So whatever is there in your mind, आपको life में वही दिखता है. So if anyone of you have not observed this in the group so far in your life, I would say put this intention and see and observe. And you will see so many such examples where people, in spite of having everything, are not able to make it well in their life. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Shakti and Ashu, for sharing that beautiful share. Thank you so much. Okay. So, what is mindset? Mindset is your unique belief that you have about money, which you pick up from your surrounding, which is stored at a subconscious level, which impacts every financial decision that you make without you being aware about it. For example, ये यूनिक बिलीफ क्या है? बिलीफ है रिच पीपल आर इविल. ये पहला बिलीफ है मेरा. अभी मेरे को दुनिया कैसे दिख रहा है? ब्राउन. ना मधु विल से नहीं मीना, सनलाइट है. ऐसे नहीं 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 मधु, ब्राउन है, आप तुमको नहीं दिख रहा है. बिकॉज माई बिलीफ इज मनी इज इविल. ओके. सेकेंड बिलीफ इज, दीज आर माई बिलीव्स. आई एम टेलिंग यू. देखो टीचर है ना, किसको मॉनिटर बनाता है? वो स्टूडेंट जो सबसे नॉटी होता है. सो मेरे अंदर इतने सारे लिमिटिंग बिलीव्स है, इसीलिए आज मैं ये बता रही हूँ आपको. सेकेंड बिलीफ था, if I have a lot of money, I will lose a lot of peace. Now the world has become even more brown for me. Nimisha is saying, nahi, nahi, nahi. The world is like, there is a light. Can't you see, Meena? No, 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 Nimisha. It's dark, it's brown. Then the third limiting belief is, when you're on the path of spirituality, you should not pursue money. अभी तो और अंधेरा हो गया है, कुछ भी नहीं दिख रहा है मेरे को तो. सो ये हमारा लिमिटिंग बिलीफ है लाइफ का. एक एक बिलीफ. और दीज बिलीव्स कैन बी एम्पावरिंग और दीज बिलीफ कैन लिमिट एंड रेस्ट्रिक्ट यू कंप्लीटली. नाउ व्हेन आई हैव put the third limiting belief, these are filters. So every limiting belief, there are beliefs which are empowering and there are beliefs that are limiting. So right now I'm talking about limiting beliefs, not the empowering ones. Empowering ones are good, we enjoy it, we want more of it. These are the limiting beliefs that I'm talking about. So if there are three beliefs, limiting beliefs I have, there are three filters in my subconscious mind, and I'm going to see the world with this filter. Right now, I can only see dark blue. I can't even see my screen properly. So this is what is happening with my subconscious mind, which is having all these beliefs. Yeah, so when we say money mindset, when we say money blueprint, like you would have heard people say that, what is your money blueprint? Which means how many empowering beliefs and how many limiting beliefs that you have. Was this exercise uh, interesting? Did it give you some insights about how limitations get stored in our mind and how it actually gets stored in our subconscious mind? Let me just check the chat box. Like, okay, fine. Okay, so we'll do an exercise right now. Now, I want you to understand, and this is a very beautiful exercise. Whenever when I did for myself and I've done for every client of mine, they actually wrote down, and this gets evolved with time. Like what I wrote 1 year back would have been definitely evolved right now today. So it's a very beautiful exercise to understand what's your relationship with money. Now, I want to give you a perspective before we do the exercise. Now, why is this relationship with money so important? Now, let me take one person from the group. Let me take Chavi from the group. Now, Chavi is my friend, and she is very nice to me, good to me. But in my mind, I think, no, 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 Chavi, now she's like this. No, 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 she's doing this way. I think she doesn't love me so much. I think whenever I give her something, she doesn't, accept it with a lot of love. So when my relationship, Chavi is trying to give her best to me, give all her love. But if my relationship with Chavi is not so beautiful, do you think me and Chavi will come to my home or I'll go to her home? Will our relationship flourish? Will it become beautiful? No. The same thing I can see in Nimisha's face. Okay, right now. So I'll take. So Nimisha's doing all her best. She's calling me every day, but I'm just avoiding her calls. Will that relationship become better? No. So similarly, when our relationship with money is not empowering, money is standing on your door, but you have locked it. And then you say, Paisa to aa hi nahi raha hai. Reflect back on your relationship with money. What is your relationship with money? Is it like when I started, like in my journey, like way before when I did all these things and did my inner reflection, my relationship with money was that of fear, extreme fear I had of money. And that impacted in several areas of my life. So I could, in my entire career, I could never talk about money with my bosses. जैसे money conversation आता था ना, my body used to feel extreme restlessness. I never earned to my potential. And I still remember in ICCI that I joined, and there was another lady who joined after a month's time. She was getting 10,000 more compared to me in my salary. And I asked her, how come? She did a negotiation with the HR. And I didn't even know what possible tha. I just saw, oh, profile hai, acha hai, take it. So my relationship with money was not good, because of which I was avoiding all money related conversation. This was me past. Today, I have a beautiful relationship. So I want you all to do this exercise where I want you to close your eyes, and I'll just share the screen again. I want you to close your eyes. All of y'all, please close your eyes. And I want you to imagine yourself wearing the best, the dress that you really love to wear. And you are in your favorite place. This can be a beach, this can be a cafe, this can be at your home, this can be in a mountainside, this can be at a place that always has given you a lot of joy and peace for you. And you're sitting and you're enjoying, you're having a great time. And money in the human avatar, you can give the gender to money, is walking towards you and sitting right next to you. How do you feel in the body when you see money eye to eye? You feel comfortable, you feel uncomfortable, you feel loving, you feel caring, you feel gratitude, or you feel, oh my God, what is this? How do I talk? What's the feeling in your body when you see money eye to eye? What is the conversation that you're having with money? And thirdly, what is money trying to tell you? Take few seconds, reflect on it, and write it down in your notebook. And then I'll take 2 shares on this. So I've put few words here. If any of the words resonates with you, you can choose From here, if you feel you have come up, you know, the beauty is that your subconscious knows everything. Only when you tap into it, it just comes to the surface. Yeah. So you can write down, and I'm going to take one or two shares here to know how exactly you felt. Anyone who wants to share can just raise your hand and let me see. I'm just trying to see anyone who's raised the hand. Anyone who wants to share? No one wants to share. Come on, I want someone to share. It's okay. No one is going to judge you. It's a safe place. You can share your thoughts, you can share your emotions, you can share what you felt in this meditation.
Um, I
Hi,
I
Nimish.
felt it's a tool for me to evolve and to grow, so
Okay.
that I satisfy all the desires and then no coming back, take more.
Beautiful. That's amazing. That's amazing. So you felt comfortable with money. Amazing. Very nice. Wonderful. 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 Superb. Anyone else? Thank you so much, Nimisha, for sharing. Thank you. Anyone else who wants to share? Yeah, Ashu. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, money energy is very, I feel pure actually. I I feel purity and very clear with it and
Awesome.
grateful also.
So beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. Amazing. Amazing. See, when you do this in a meditation format now, it comes to you. Your true self comes to you. That's why you say now, a lot of downloads, a lot of hunches, a lot of ideas come to you when you're in a very relaxed state. And I tell people, if you really want to do something amazing in life, you have to go in that state. Only then it comes to you. The practical bookish presentation of the corporate world will come in the conscious state. But amazing ideas, thoughts will only come when you are in that deep state of relaxation. Thank you so much, Ashu, for that say. That's such so much wonderful. Thank you so much. Anyone else who wants to share? Otherwise, I'll continue with the session. Okay, let me just see if anyone has raised the hand. Okay. Take it, no problem. Okay, fine. Let me see the chat box if anyone has written anything. Money is saying that you are worthy and you deserve it. That's so beautiful, Shakti. That's so nice. How do you feel when you when you feel that money is saying that? Amazing. So nice. So nice. Beautiful, Shakti. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay. 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 Now it's time to do some activity exercise. It's going to be super, super fun. You're going to thoroughly, thoroughly, thoroughly enjoy it. Okay. So everyone can see the screen. Everyone can see the screen.
Yes.
Can see it? Okay. I can't, I don't know why in between I can't see all faces. Okay, now I can see it. Okay, take it perfect. Okay. Take it. Otherwise, I feel like just talking to myself, I don't enjoy it. I want to see people on the screen. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're going to do this lovely, lovely exercise. Okay. So what is the exercise? First, explain to you what this exercise is all about. This exercise is where we are going to go through 15 limiting beliefs. I'm going to expand on each and every limiting belief. And you have to give a score of 0. Like, let me just show it to you what I mean. So let's take this first limiting belief. A lot of money takes away peace and happiness. Okay. Now, if I believe in this limiting belief, 100%, I give a score of 10. So if you believe in it, you give a score of 10. Yeah. If I don't believe in it, yeah, I give a score of 0. If you are doubtful of it, then you give a score of 5 to it. Yeah. So everyone clear? You give a score of 10 when you believe in it 100%. You give a score of 0 when you don't believe in it at all. You give a score of 5 when you are doubtful about it. Yeah? Okay. Now, so when you give a score of 10, which means that you believe in it, like for example, the first example, a lot of money takes away peace and happiness. Now, I believe in it earlier. I used to believe in it 100% earlier. So my earlier version of Meena would have given a score of 10. And what is the emotion I felt in my body? I felt very uncomfortable whenever I had money discussions, because that feeling used to always come: if I get too much of money, I will lose peace and happiness. So the emotion, the core emotion that I used to feel was uneasiness in my body. And usually I used to feel in this part of my body. Yeah. So we'll start with this exercise, with this thing. Everyone. Yeah. So the first one, the third column, you don't have to do anything right now. That we will do it when we want to release it. Right now, we'll only focus on the first two columns. The first column is you give a score, and the second column is you write the emotion. Now, how are we going to calculate this? Now, we all want to know, what is the percentage of blockage of abundance do we have in our life? See, we all are born with a big abundance pipe. Sabka pipe itna bada hai. But the amount of money that we're getting in our life, for some is this amount, for some is this amount, for some it is only this amount. Why is that so? Because this pipe is blocked by a lot of limiting beliefs, which are nothing but stones, rocks, which is stopping us from getting that abundance from the divine. Now, what we have to do is that we have to understand this percentage of blockage. जैसे अपना cardiologist बोलता है ना, आपकी, I mean, the cardiologist tells a patient that your blockage in your heart is close to 90%, 50%, 10%. So the patient knows how much is the blockage. So similarly, we are going to write down what is the percentage of blockage that we have when it comes to a limiting belief. There is no right and wrong answer. It all goes to your feeling. So if you believe in it, you write it. If you don't believe in it, you give that score accordingly. And today you're giving yourself the permission and the right to release them. And the release will only happen when you come from a space of awareness. So give yourself the permission to go deeper, be completely aware, and do this activity. And when you get your score, you're going to divide, you are going to use your mobile, and you are going to divide that score by 150, and then you will multiply that by 100. Yeah, simple. Clear? Everyone clear with what I'm sharing? Perfect. Okay. So let's do this together. Let's take the first example. Money, a lot of money. I've already given example for the first one. Second, money is evil. The third is, most rich people probably did something bad or dishonest to earn their money. This was also my limiting belief many years back. And I never liked rich people. I never admired them. If I go about creating wealth, I won't have enough time with my family or anything else in my life. I will have to sacrifice a lot. This was again my limiting belief many years back. And because of that, I didn't change jobs. I stayed in one job for a very long time because that was a comfort zone for me. And for me, spending time with my family and friends was very important. Now, as an entrepreneur, I'm doing a lot more work, but I'm not sacrificing. I have all the time for my family, friends, and my travel. So when my mindset changed, things changed for me. I'm afraid of trying new things and failing, sorry. So a lot of people, a lot of my clients who come to me, they say that, I'm scared of doing it. I said, why are you scared? And the answer that comes is, what if I fail? What if I fail stops them from trying? But failure is the only way. Failure is actually not a failure. It just tells you that this method is not working. You'll have to try some other method for you to get it done. I'm not smart enough. A lot of my clients have said, I'm not smart enough. I don't, that person is so smart. When they speak so well. I tell them, just speak from your heart. Be authentic, be genuine. That is priceless. No one can match it up for you. The seventh one is you have to work really hard to earn a lot of money. How many of you believe in it? बहुत मेहनत करना पड़ेगा पैसा कमाने के लिए. If you believe in it, give a score of 10. If you don't believe in it, give a score of 0. If you're doubtful, give a score of 5. And write the emotion if the score is 10. Done? Everyone done? Anyone who needs more time? Then I'll move on to the next slide. Okay. I can see Ashu saying done. Nimisha, so I can see few faces. That's why I'm asking only those people. Nimisha, done? You could write it out? Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go to the next one. You can't get rich doing exactly what you love. This my son always tells me, Mama, come on, these are all good in the motivational books and stories. And yeah, you actually cannot get rich doing exactly what you love. If you believe in it, give a score of 10. If you don't, give a score of 0. If you're doubtful, give a score of 5. I don't know anything about finance. It sounds Greek and Latin. 99% of women who come to me tell me this. This is one of the biggest money block. You want money, but you don't know how to handle it. And you're expecting universe to give you more. जो बंदा 1 BHK को संभाल नहीं सकता, आप कभी शिफ्ट करोगे 3 BHK में? नहीं करोगे ना? पर हम एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं भगवान को, नहीं 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 भगवान जी प्लीज पैसा दो. One of the biggest limiting belief. लोग बोलते हैं ना women and men में इतना gender pay है, इतना differences है. Why? Because we have created our own blocks in our life. You meet 10 men, they love to know tomorrow how to earn more money. They want to learn it right away. Actually, a lot of people keep on telling me, आप women के लिए क्यों करते हो, men के लिए करो ना. A lot of men want to do it. Why you want to do for women? Anyways, women are not interested to learn about money management. Actually, very few come to me for money management. Because they are very scared. They're already in the scared zone. Because of they're in the scared zone, they don't want to learn about it. This is one of the biggest money block. Remember, if you don't know how to manage your current money, universe will never give you more money, because when that more money comes to you, you will get overwhelmed. You will lose your peace of mind. You lose your happiness because you don't know how to manage the current one. Okay, the next one is I get overwhelmed with numbers. Again, a lot of women say this. That is also because of a conditioning. As a child, we all have been conditioned this way. Men have taken the household, men have taken all the business and the have discussion with father and grandparents on money related, but we women have been kept aside on it. That's the reason why we overwhelmed with numbers. But the day you decide to release it, you can always release it. You have the power and you have the choice to do that. You have to have money to make money. I'll give you so many stories where people didn't have a single rupee and they have created a multi-billion empire out of it. This is another one. Majority of the people face it. I'm an excellent giver, but a poor receiver. No. Why do you want to give me a gift? It's okay. I don't want it. Why are you giving me? That person is not giving. Universe is giving. And always remember, if you can't receive, you will not be given more. Universe says, Like when you give a gift to your friend, like if I give a gift to Nimisha, Nimisha says, nahi, मेरे को नहीं चाहिए, नहीं, मेरे को नहीं चाहिए. I'll say, okay, I think Nimisha doesn't need it. Let me give it to Ashu. I'll go and give it to Ashu. So universe also does that. So universe are picking up physical reactions with life. So when we say no for things that comes to us, universe will not give it because it is not that person giving, but universe is giving you through that person. So I take it. Earlier, I was also someone who used to avoid taking it, but now I take it with a lot of grace and gratitude, and I do something meaningful for that person at the right time. There is nothing like a net off. मैंने बहुत जन को देखा, अरे उसने दिया, चलो मेरे को कुछ देना, नेट ऑफ करना है. नेट ऑफ जब करते हैं ना, हम उसको वैल्यू नहीं करते हैं, हम ग्रैटिट्यूड नहीं देते यूनिवर्स को. वी आर जस्ट नेटिंग थिंग्स ऑफ. These are all big boulders in your abundance portal. Another thing that I've heard a lot of people say that getting rich is a matter of luck and faith. Kuch nahi hai. Luck is only 1%. Right time, right person, right place. Okay. The 14th one is, if I run after money, I will look greedy. We don't want to look greedy. We women are very conscious about this word. We women are very conscious when someone calls us very ambitious. No, I'm not ambitious. Why do you have to tell I'm not ambitious? It's okay to be ambitious. What's wrong to be ambitious about it? We feel guilty when someone gives us a tag that you are ambitious. We feel guilty, we feel bad when someone tells us, hey, tu to kitni greedy hai. Kitna tumko kamana hai. Aren't you happy about it? So if you believe in it, give a score of 10. If you don't believe in it, give a score of 0. If you're doubtful, give a score of 5. When you're on the path of spirituality, you should not be pursuing money. यदि ऐसा होता तो तिरुपति, सिद्धिविनायक, Mahalakshmi, the most wealthiest temples. You see all these Babas and like Sadhguru, go to his ashram, you have to spend a bomb to be a part of his ashram. If that was the case, then these guys would have followed it first. Money is a pure energy and it has to be accepted in your life with a lot of grace. Do we say pani nahi chahiye, oxygen nahi chahiye? Why have we made money such an evil character? वो तो villain बना दिया हमने अपने life का एक. क्यों बनाया villain? वो पानी की तरह है, वो एक energy है, हवा की तरह है, sunshine की तरह है, वो एक energy है, it's just an energy. Yeah. So, I want you to add your scores now. And I want you to share your score in the chat box. If anyone needs any help, you can unmute yourself and ask me. Ashu Singh. Thank you, Ashu, for being so honest and transparent. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. The good part, you know what you have to release now. That's the beauty about this process. You know what you can release it. Okay. Anyone else who wants to share the score? I'll just wait for a few seconds. Money is evil score 0 and all the questions score is 10. Thank you for your honesty, Shakti. I really appreciate it. You know, the more you show your vulnerable side and you ask help from the universe is all there saying, come Shakti, come Ashu, I'm there to help you. You know, just send the right people in your life who are there. So if someone comes and thanks me a lot, you transform me like this, I said I was just an instrument in the process. भगवान ने मुझे भेजा, मेरा काम था इंस्ट्रूमेंट, जस्ट लाइक अ सर्जन. सर्जन जब इंस्ट्रूमेंट यूज करता है कोई पेशेंट पे करने के लिए, it is a divine plan. We are just like that instrument. The surgeon is God. I'm just an instrument in the process. Thank you so much. Okay. Anyone wants time? Nimisha, you want time to share the score, or should I continue with the session?
You continue because I
I'll
want to think on so many points.
No problem. No problem, dear. No problem. Sure. Okay. Okay. So this is a beautiful quote which says that, remember that your money will always match your mindset. Just दिमाग एक guard बांध के रख लो. So if you're not happy with the money that you have in your bank account, or the wealth that you have created, or net worth, or the amount of investment that you have, then just remember that your money will always match your mindset. And what is the mindset? Mindset is nothing but those beliefs, like jo chashma maine pehna tha. Either you have empowering beliefs, or you have beliefs that don't support you in your life. I will send this, Nimisha, I'll send this Word doc in the group also. I will send it to you. I'll send it to everyone so that, you can even reflect on it later. You can do that. Yeah. So I just want to share one of the transformation story of one of my clients when she worked on her limiting beliefs. Let me share this for everyone. Sessions with Meena Shri. Can you hear it? Madhu? Yes,
Yes.
na? Okay, I'm just playing it up.
This video is especially to tell you guys about how are my sessions with Meena Shriram. I did 3 sessions with Meena Shriram. They were wonderful. I've been a housewife for 19 years now. And when it came about money sessions, I was really wondering, do I really need them? Like being a housewife, do I need the management on the part of money? Do I need to understand what are my belief systems under money? Because I'm not earning, right? So the person who does not earn really feels like they don't need about all these things. But then too, my gut feeling said, let me go and try for it. My belief systems about money and from where they are coming. It was so wonderful and so eye-opening. And my second session was amazing, that how my brain is behaving while any money talk is coming, why I'm being so secured or unsecured for towards my money. And last but the not least, my third session was super wonderful, where I got the entire clarity of what all my expenses are, how I can manage my expenses, how should I invest my small savings, and how I can manage everything in a beautiful manner. If being so patient with me, understanding me, and doing the best with me. Thank you, Meena. Thank you, Meena Shriram.
So she was a homemaker and she said that, and she had certain things to work on. And when she came to me, I was like so happy when she gave this deepest gratitude to her for this. Amazing. Okay. Let me share the screen again. Where did it go? So how is a money blueprint formed? So right now, what all we covered, we understood what is a money mindset. Then we understood money mindset are empowering beliefs and limiting beliefs. Then we went deeper to understand what are your limiting beliefs, and you gave a score to it. Now, where do these beliefs come from? Were we born with this belief? No, we were not born with this belief at all. No doubt we carry our karmas with us. So people also carry their wealth, prosperity karma. They carry that with them for sure. But we are not born with these limiting beliefs. These beliefs actually happen to us during the course of the time. Now, the primary source from where this belief came from was from our parents in our childhood. So as a child, like 1 to 7 years is the age when we actually absorb everything. Our subconscious mind is working at its best potential. So whatever that's happening in our environment, we are just suck. We are just capturing it in our brain. And एक घर पे 3 बच्चा है, तीनों बच्चा अलग अलग वे में इंटरप्रेट करेगा, जस्ट लाइक अ चश्मा. एक बच्चा देखेगा अरे ब्राउन, एक बच्चा बोलेगा ये तो ब्लू है, एक बच्चा बोलेगा ये तो डार्क ब्राउन है. So one incident in a family, 3 people are going to interactive and perceive it and give a meaning to it. They say na, in life, everything is all about the meaning that you give to it. So these beliefs, where does it come from? The childhood plays a very important part. Then the second is TV, media, social media, newspaper, movies, the environment, school environment, home environment, the place where we go to play with our friends, people whom we admired. It also depends upon the culture, the family value system. So all these things together form our money blueprint, form those limiting beliefs. So whatever limiting beliefs you have written down, where Ashu gave a score of 50, then Shakti gave a score of 60%. This was formed from this. Now, the good news is you were not born with it. Now, whatever I'm born with it, can I release it? No, I was born with that. So people say make a straight hair. I said I'm born with a curly hair. I would not want to make my hair straight. So whatever I'm born with it, I cannot give away. I cannot release it. No doubt you can make this curly hair straightening artificially. But the example that I want to say is that whatever you're not born with it, you can always release it. So these you have actually captured it during the course of the time, during the course of your journey. So you can release them. You can actually give away all of them. Yeah, agree? So this is how your programming happens in your mind. So how these beliefs, so how does this influence you? There is a programming. I'm going to explain this. There's a programming in your mind. Like the programming, if inside my mind is that money is evil, then what are the thoughts that I have? I don't want to run after money. The feelings, uneasy. Action, I will do everything to go up in the ladder, but I will never talk about money. Outcome is frustrated Meena. So the green ones, tick ones are the empowering beliefs, and the red cross ones are the beliefs that don't support you in your life. So I'm going to take my example to explain this thing. So this is my story. Like people who know me will know the story, but I think it's a good reiteration again and again. Pata nahi kab kaun se reiteration mein what part of a subconscious get actually, opened up. So this is me. So this is me in 2008 before I joined the wealth management industry, where I had a lot of limiting belief. Like all the limiting belief that I shared, I had all of them. And this was my condition, my state of mind. I lived in a one-room kitchen, which is 400 carpet. In Bombay, one-room kitchen means एक room है, एक kitchen है, and एक bathroom है, and वहाँ पे दुनिया खत्म है आपका. I hardly saved any money. I waited for my monthly salary to get credit. I didn't take any vacation during this time. My first car was second-hand Santro. In 2008, God said, oh my God, if this girl will go this way, पता नहीं उसका क्या होने वाला है, let me put her in the wealth management and sales. So भगवान, I actually tell people I am God's favorite child. जब मैंने मेरे लाइफ में कुछ भी अच्छा होने का कुछ ना कुछ कर देता है और मेरे को डाल देता है. And that also I joined this wealth management. I joined the sales because after I delivered my daughter, I developed severe rashes all over my body. इतने बड़े red patches पूरे मेरे body में था. And I was suffering for 3 months. And then I took Unani medicine. And that was the time, again, I reflected, I said, I don't want to work in ICICI. And I was searching for a job, and I got this job in the wealth management. If in a normal condition, if everything was right in my life, trust me, I would not have taken sales profile. Sales was something मैंने किया ही नहीं लाइफ में, मेरे को करना भी नहीं था. But मेरे को था, I wanted to move out of ICICI. I wanted to move off that 12 hours of working shift. Every day I used to work for 12 hours. You have to reach on time. If you don't reach on time for 3 days, your salary used to get cut. That was a kind of an environment in which I worked. Very, 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 very hardcore, very, very like corporate culture. If whoever's worked in corporate culture, you'll be aware about it. So that's how I went to wealth management. When I went to wealth management, I met all the wealthy people and all my limiting beliefs just got released. मेरे को कुछ ये activity करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी. I met all of them and I said, oh my God, wealthy people are so nice. Oh, money is so beautiful. Oh, money is so empowering. Oh, money gives a lot of freedom. Oh, money gives a lot of choices. And when that mindset of mine changed, I attracted my first dream home. I started saving for my goals. I had a diversified portfolio. I did my international vacation for 14 years. I had a luxury car. I'm currently living in a 4 BHK. I did my first business class travel. All these was possible because my mindset changed. I could leave my job because I had enough money. Because if you don't have enough money and you leave your job, you don't know whether this business will do well. So I'm doing this business out of passion. I realized that why should people struggle in the life when there is so much that they can do and achieve? So mine is an example that I'm putting forward how when I worked on my mindset, my limiting beliefs actually got released and I could achieve a lot more in life. So it's the energy that you throw out in the world, that's the energy that comes back to you. Anyone resonating with this? Let me see in the chat box. Give me hearts if you feel like hearts. Give me love. If you feel like, then give it. Otherwise, it's absolutely fine. Anyways. Okay, fine, perfect. Thank you so much for that heart, for that love. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Okay, so how do you release your limiting beliefs? I'm giving you 4-step formula. First is gratitude. Now, when I say gratitude, there was a time in my life I used to complain a lot about my salary because in my mind, I knew I deserved a lot more money. But I didn't have that capability earlier to go and talk about money and go do money discussion with my HR and talk and say, I deserve this, I've done so much. So I was not grateful for what I had. And when you complain about it, universe doesn't give you more. So a lot of people I've seen who complain about jobs, about salary. At least आपके पास job तो है, आपको salary तो मिल रहा है. At least you're living in a 2 BHK. So one client came to me and saying, in my house, now current house, it's only this much. I want this much. So there was a dissatisfaction in the voice. So the first thing is be extremely grateful. Even if you're paying bills, even if you're paying EMIs, be very grateful. Say, thank you so much, God, that you've made me so capable that I can do it. Trust me, the first thing doesn't happen. ये बाकी का 3 आप जितना भी करो, आपको कुछ फायदा नहीं होने वाला. This is like the salt in your food. नमक के बिना खाना कितना फीका लगता है. Gratitude के बिना life is not magical. And I'm inculcating the habit. I'm way, way better than what I was earlier. So I feel gratitude for everything. When I'm having a shower, I said, thank you so much. I'm not in Rajasthan, that where there's a water scarcity. Thank you that I could do it. Thank you that I'm in a part of a world where, I have democracy. So earlier to write 10 gratitude, I'm finding it very difficult. But I have developed that attitude of gratitude in every aspect of my life. And it's a habit. Trust me, inculcate it. ये inculcate नहीं होगा, बाकी का 3 कुछ काम नहीं करेगा. Universe will only give it to a lot more people who are celebrating. So I have this money dance that I do. 1000 रुपया आया है. Thank you, money. Thank you. I do all these natak. I do all these things. Physically, I want to tell the universe, I am loving what you're giving to me. Even as a 5 rupees dividend that I get on my stocks. The way it's like a friend gives you one small dairy milk chocolate and you go to that friend and say, thank you so much. You did it for me. You're so thoughtful. You thought about me and you gave it. What will that friend do? The friend will give you more and more and more and more. That's what universe does. It gives you more and more and more when you keep on saying thank you, thank you. Trust me, a lot of people don't have what we have today. So when you compare it, you're placed way, way, way higher up in the ladder. Okay. The second is, once this is done, this is the most important thing. There's a namak in your food. This is the namak of your life. Yeah. The second is, any belief, go to the root from where the belief came from. So for me, money is evil, or when you have a lot of money, you will lose peace and happiness. I mirrored my dad. So in the conversation, I interpreted, my dad maybe wanted to say something, but I gave that interpretation to his thing. So this belief was not my belief, it came from my dad. So when I go back to that, and I know the source is that, I can always release it in my life. Yeah. So we're going to take one example of one belief. You can give me one belief and we're going to work on these methods. The third is ask for as many facts to prove the limiting belief. So if I say money, so my limiting belief was, if you have a lot of money, you lose peace and happiness. So in my wealth management industry, when I met more than 10,000 people and all the 10,000 people that I met were happy, then automatically my limiting belief got vanished, because I saw so many facts that when people have money, they are happy. So no longer money was money. When you have money, you lose peace and happiness. So you have to go back and validate your belief with a lot of proof. Now I'll give you an example. So there's a concept of generalization that we do in NLP. अभी कोई एक guy हमको cheat करता है. Okay. Then we meet the second person. That person, that guy, second guy also cheats us. What we generalize is that all the men are bad. All the men are there to cheat women. But billions of men on planet Earth में से सिर्फ 2 जन ने cheat किया है हमको. But हम क्या generalize करते हैं? Everyone, all the men are bad. So the brain doesn't want to do a lot of work. Brain quickly does this generalization mode. So whenever, like for me, my dad said that, I saw it in the TV, and maybe in my childhood, I would have met one wealthy person who was very rude. From the billions of wealthy people on the Mother Earth, I just, based on 3 examples, I said, all when money is there, you lose peace and happiness, or money is evil. Yeah. The third is, we'll reframe this belief, which means that, like, if money is evil, like how in one of the, like the relationship with money, you guys gave this example that money is empowering, money is gratitude, money is a beautiful energy. When the first, the second and third happens, the fourth, you will have to reframe it. So wherever you have written limiting belief as 10, you will have to do this activity and exercise for yourself. Yeah. So let's take one share so that I can help you all to decode this well. Any one of you can just give me one limiting belief of yours and we will decode this for you. Where's the energy in the room? If you can't unmute, you can just write on the chat box. I can help you in the chat box itself. Okay, Shakti is saying, if I earn more money, it will give more stress. Okay. Now, Shakti, let's do this. You can write in the chat box. Where did this belief come from? Receiving, squaring it off. Yeah. Ashu. Yeah. So we'll take these 2 examples for now. So where did this belief come from, Shakti? Let's go back to the root, because you were not born with this belief. It comes from my father. Okay. Now, Shakti, I want you to see your father as a third person. Okay. When I say third person, you are seeing your father without any judgment. You're seeing your father's life. You know how your father's life would have been. You know your grandparents. You know the environment. So your father had picked it up based on certain circumstances in life. So you need not do this entire thing. I'm just giving you the direction. If you want to do it now, you can do it now. Or if you feel you need time to reflect on this, then do it this way. So you go back and see where your father got this belief from and what were the circumstances, what is the situation around him in life. Like, if I have to relate to my limiting belief, when I did this exercise, I saw my father was at an era where money was very scarce, where money was too much of difficulty to handle. He had heard his friends losing money in stock market, so he always put it in FDs. That was his era. So I'm seeing my father like that, and I'm seeing that that was the era, that was a situation that he had, and because of that, he got that belief. Now, as a child, when you took that belief, it's okay because you were a child. But at this stage, in the current era, with all the information and all the data that you have around you, are you giving that choice to yourself to release it? We're having a money meditation at the end to help you release this limiting belief. You have to give the choice to yourself to release the limiting belief. Okay, that's one. The second is that you will have to support it with a lot of facts. So if I earn more money, it will give me more stress. How many people in life whom you have seen, they have a lot of money and they are super happy traveling, roaming the world, having the best of the time? You'll have to validate it with such facts in your life. Am I making sense, Shakti? Just give me a thumbs up if I'm making sense. If you have question, please write in the chat box. So much busy in making money, they don't have time for us. So I make that belief that if I make more money, okay. See, so this is the thing. See, we have generalized it in our mind because there's a concept of generalization that is applicable for every human being on the Mother Earth. So we have generalized it in our mind. So it's a matter of priorities and how you manage your time. There are people who don't do, like, I have seen certain people who don't do anything major in their life, but still they don't have time for their family and friends because they waste their time either on social media or do something which is extremely irrelevant. So it's all about priority, managing your time, and how your focus has been in your life. If your focus in your life is that I want to focus on my family, and along with focusing in my family, I'm going to earn this money, trust me, that will happen. Now, in our life, we have this belief that if I pursue money, I have to give happiness. If that is a belief, that belief will play in your life every single time to prove it correct. Yeah? Yeah. So Nimisha says, I have seen so many friends and I want to be wealthy because it's a state of relief. You don't have to worry for so many things. Yeah? We have to have balance. So your dad, see, you have come for your personal evolution here. You have come to up your money game, but your dad didn't have those facilities and options at that time. Maybe he wanted to work on it, but he didn't have those options to work on it. So he didn't know how to do it. Yeah. So as now, when you see the entire thing, you see it like a movie getting completely dissociated. You can release it. Yeah. And we will do this meditation to release this for you. Okay, now coming to Ashu, receiving and squaring off. So Ashu, in your life, you would have picked this pattern. From whom have you picked this pattern? Any idea on this? From your environment, friend circle, community?
Yeah, from a friend or maybe a relative. When I was in that learning phase, when I was growing up, then someone said that तू तो मुझे दे रही है लेकिन मुझे चुकाना भारी पड़ेगा, or maybe I said it, but I just stayed with me that it is like squaring off when you mentioned.
Yes. वो क्या होता ना, वो कब अपने माइंड में ऐसे डीप बैठ जाता हमको पता भी नहीं. Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you for that beautiful share by Nimisha, Shakti, and Ashu. Thank you so much. Because, see, without an example, you will not know how to release it. So right now, what we are doing an awareness session. We're actually not in a transformation that typically happens when I work with my clients one-to-one. But this, I'm making you aware about a lot of things. So, I have a choice. Like when I knew I had a choice that I could do it, my world opened up for me. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Now we'll do this meditation, which is a 2 to 3 minutes meditation. Now, what I want you to do is that I'll just tell you what all will go through the meditation. You'll be taking one limiting belief that comes in your mind. You can take the one that you've written down or allow your subconscious mind to throw the one that is very important for you to release it. Yeah. And just follow what I'm saying and just be completely immersed in it. Okay. So once again, close your eyes. Once again, close your eyes. Go in a very, 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 very deep, beautiful state. You know this state, you've already been in this state many, many times in your lifetimes. Take 3 deep breaths. And with every breath, each and every part of your body is getting relaxed. Your head is relaxed. Your forehead is relaxed. Your eyes are relaxed. Your throat is relaxed. Your hands are relaxed. Your chest is relaxed. Your abdomen is relaxed. Your calf muscles are relaxed. Your knees relaxed. Your feet is relaxed. Your spine is relaxed. Each and every muscle in your body, each and every cell in your body is completely relaxed. In this relaxed, deep state, I want you to bring to your subconscious the limiting belief that comes first in your mind. So all this while we have been discussing all the limiting beliefs, I want you to come up with the one that comes to you. This limiting belief has been worming its way through your conscious and subconscious mind, just like a worm in an apple. I want you to reach out and pull this worm very gently, very tenderly from the apple of your mind so that you don't hurt the worm. Now you place this worm in your hand and you see this. And then you realize this is actually not a worm. This is a caterpillar. And it is weaving a cocoon around it. This limiting belief, all this while, have been trying to keep you safe, have been trying to protect you, have been trying to keep you playing small. You're not going to play small. You're born to fly. You're born to soar high in the sky. You thank this limiting belief for keeping you safe. But you tell this limiting belief right now, I'm okay. I'm absolutely okay now without you. As right now, I'm ready to soar. I'm ready to fly. And when you say these words, you see the cocoon splitting, and out comes a beautiful butterfly that carries your limiting belief, all your insecurities, all your worries, all your stress around money. And it carries along with it, this beautiful butterfly is carrying everything along with it to release it so that you can fly high in the sky. You were born to do this. And this is leaving you light and happy as you're ready to take the flight. You're ready to own your powers and which you're ready to share with the world. You remind yourself that you are a spiritual being with a divine intelligence. And this divine intelligence is there to guide you towards your wealth and prosperity. Whatever is best for you will come to you at the right time. Remember, what you're seeking is also seeking you. And it is going to come at the right time. There's a divine plan for everything. With this, you convey your deepest gratitude to your body, to everything that has happened to you so far, with all the abundance, all the prosperity, all the money that you have so far. And you thank the universe for having your back. And this deep sense of gratitude, you wriggle your fingers, toes, and whenever you feel you're ready, you can open your eyes. So I hope everyone is done with it. Like, so like this, you can do for your top 3 limiting beliefs and you can release it. I will just tell my team to share this, clipping of the meditation to you so you can use it to release other limiting beliefs that you have. This is such a beautiful, beautiful metaphor to your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind knows what to do when you do this meditation for your limiting belief. So take one belief. You shouldn't take everything together and do it. Take one belief and do it, and you can release it out. Yeah. Anyone felt anything different? Any insights that came your way? Anyone who wants to share anything? Okay. Okay. So right now, I want to take, I want you to share the key takeaways of today's session. What were your key takeaways? You can write down. People who can't, like, because of any reason, you can't unmute yourself. You can just share it in the chat box. Anyone wants to share anything? What were your key takeaways of today's session?
Yeah, Meena, I can share.
Yeah, of course you can share. Yeah.
Okay, today's session, like always, I attend your session. Today's session also had a good insight on limiting belief, which I felt that slowly I have mastered it, but somewhere there is, flow is there yet. I had earlier registered with you also, like
Yeah,
if I
yeah,
can mention. So
yeah.
that I had worked on my fears, which helped me a lot to give away the fears which I've had around money. Those are the limiting beliefs. Some of them you mentioned today. And
Hmm.
today, when you made us do the 15 points, then also I felt that, yeah, this is something which I have, it is not from ancestral thing. This is recent thing which I have uh, held with me, the limiting belief, which maybe I only adapted it, which I got a good insight on today. And acknowledging it meant that I can release it. That was a good insight. Yeah, takeaway.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ashu. Thank you so much. Why is this so important? When you know the root now, you go very diagnostic. When you know the root from where it came from, you can release it. See, that's the reason now a lot of people say, अरे मैं affirmation करती हूँ, मैं visualization करती हूँ, but मेरे life में कुछ change नहीं हो रहा. That is because the root से वो problem नहीं गया. जब वो root से वो problem जाता है, see, it's like आप garden में weeds भी grow कर रहे हो, flowering fruits भी grow कर रहे हो, everything is growing. Then weeds also growing. You have to pluck it out first. You have to go to the root from the place from where it came. You have to see it, question it. question the belief, and then you can release it. Very nice, very beautiful, Ashu. Very beautiful. Thank you so much. Anyone else who wants to share? Madhu and Hadi, you can also share. Like as I told you, you are attending this like a participant. Yeah, Shakti is saying, let me read out what she's saying. Okay. Shakti is saying, today's session, I knew my limiting beliefs. Because of that session, now I'm able to release my limiting beliefs. Also, I know the root cause behind that. So grateful for that session. Thank you so much, Shakti. Really, really grateful for your time, for investing your time. I know you're here for a reason. I know everyone who's here in this room for a reason. And the divine plan will play for each one of us. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else before I move on? Anyone else who wants to share? This was calming. Thank you so much. Okay, thanks a lot. Okay. Okay, we just like 10 minutes more, then we'll wind up. Okay. Key takeaways I have taken it. I think because of lack of time. Okay, so I'll just give you a quick understanding of 1 minute. When मैं I can't see your faces यार, वो क्यों ऐसा होता है पता नहीं. एक सेकंड ना. Something else. Wait a minute. Okay, now it's come. Okay. So yeah. So as I told you, there's a short story. Very, very, very briefly, I want to tell how this Financial Empowerment Academy was born. I have your permission. Give me a thumbs up if I have your permission to share the story in brief. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so as I told you, like I left my job. I left my job when I was in the peak of my career, was doing very well. Left, सब लोग बोला तुमने तुम्हारा कुर्सी छोड़ा, तुमने तुम्हारा designation छोड़ा, तुमने तुम्हारा money छोड़ा. And I was handling Crema Della clients in my organization. I was doing very, 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 very well. But when I became a coach because I realized a lot of people were struggling, and I thought there was no need for people to struggle in their life because there are so many options that's available for people. That's when I was thinking whether should I become a happiness coach? Should I become a performance coach? Should I become a money coach? And this particular interview happened. So Vidya Balan was my client in the previous organization, and where she spoke about on Women's Day, she gave an interview where she spoke about money, which is a beautiful interview by her. And she also spoke how I helped handle things for her. And when this thing happened, a lot of women came to me and they said, "Why don't you help me?" A lot of couples also came to me. So they all came to me and they said, "I want you to help me out with money." And that's how I became a money coach. And in the journey, I realized that I built an academy. When I say an academy, people come into my academy, they get transformed, and then they leave. So it's not just an awareness session that I do. So I'll just quickly play this a very beautiful video. Each and every, she's spoken it so well. Like I admire the way she has spoken, and it's no matter how many times I'm going to hear it, I always get certain insights from it. So I'm just playing this for you.
Mind-boggling. It was like I used to get overwhelmed, with the concepts. And I'm an art student. I've not done commerce. I knew nothing of. I had even forgotten what inflation was. That's so basic, right? So I was like, oh my God, this is too much for me to process. But I kept at it, and I think he kept pushing me to do regular sessions with my coach, who's Meena. And Meena has a great ability to break down concepts, make it very relatable. She would often use film-related examples for me. So, about how producer spends and how, there are so many variables, and explaining the market situation through the point of view of films. And then slowly it started making sense to me. I would repeatedly every month, when we had a session, I would keep asking her the same question, and I would feel so dumb. I would feel like, oh my God. But very kind of her. She never judged me for that. And I'm so grateful today because I think, like I said, money is power. And when you know how much money you have, And, you know, when you make decisions in investing it, of course, I do it with my father. I'm still not in a position to, you know, make those decisions entirely on my own. And we're ably guided by MFA. But, you know, I feel so much stronger. You know, I'm not worried about, there is great financial security today because of that. So financial security, I don't think just comes from having money. It's from knowing how you're handling that money.
This is so beautiful. Financial security doesn't come from having money. It's all about knowing what you're doing with that money, which is so true. Okay. So this is how I became a money coach. This is my story, how my company formed. My name of my company is Live Your Dream Life. The academy name is Financial Empowerment Academy.
Mind-boggling. It was like,
1 second. Okay. So when I started, people came to me for money management, and but as I said, I'm a big believer that you need the mindset also. Without the mindset, money management. So money management is all about मेरे पास इतना पैसा है, उसको मैं कैसे manage करूँ. Money mindset is all about how do I expand my horizon, how do I expand my portal, and how do I remove those limiting beliefs so that I can, you know, add a lot more impact to the world. So my mission became to help women from being rich to wealthy. So right now, a lot of people have come to me saying why you're not doing it for men also. So I'm open to having both the genders because I feel I shouldn't differentiate. Let both of them, uh, whoever needs to be on this financial journey, they will get attracted to me. I will have them. So it's a mutual thing that will happen. So my mission is to help people from being rich to wealthy. So when I say rich, what it means that you have enough money. Like today we have a home, car, we have food on our table. That's being rich. Wealthy is a state where even if you go out and travel for 6 months, you don't want to do any work. You have enough money coming to you and taking care of you. So this is a question I want everyone to ask themselves. Are you in a stage of rich or are you in a state of wealthy? Wealthy means you have those choices in your life which you can make. Without that, you are tied to your chair and you will work for the rest of your life. So I know everyone is rich, but my mission is to help people move from being rich to wealthy. And money management and money mindset are two sides of one coin. इसके बिना ये अधूरा है, इसके बिना ये अधूरा है. दोनों important है, but people take that what is important for them in that aspect, like for that particular year, whatever is important for them, they focus and they go deeper in that journey. So what exactly I help women, I will not say women, I help people with this. I identify and help people discover their specific limitations and I work with them. So it's a very diagnostic approach, like a doctor. Like people will say, मेरा पेट में दर्द है. पेट में कहाँ पे? Stomach में है, liver में है, pancreas में है. So what is that specific limitation that you have that you want to be worked on? Then I work both on the conscious and subconscious level to help them release their belief. See, today the session that we did is an awareness session. The third is that I have seen that people are talented and skilled and people can earn multiple sources of income, but they don't know how to do it. So if you just have one source of income, I think you can't achieve that state of wealth and financial freedom faster. You need to have multiple sources of income. Then the last point is mastering the process, 7 steps to be wealthy. See, to be wealthy is a process. And So if you keep the core as happiness, joy, peace as your central important thing, and you want to achieve wealth, how to do it? Trust me, I've seen the best talented people, great at content, great at delivery, but lacking on the business skills, lacking on certain elements. So some people are great at business skills, marketing, branding, but lacking on being genuine, authentic, lacking on the content part of it. So mastering the process, 7 steps to be wealthy. Then when it comes to money management, it's all about a very holistic process of creating wealth for you, which starts with creating a financial plan. Then how do you strategize to achieve your financial goals? It can be a retirement, it can be vacation, it can be buying a home, it can be buying a car. How do you go about it? Then learning about the investment products and how to invest. Actually, um, the last so many years has been so much fulfilling for me, because when I see my women completely scared, blank, overwhelmed, and they come to me and they say, I can manage my money, I've saved so much, I know how much of financial freedom corpus I need to have, it gives me a lot of joy and a lot of peace. Then the empowerment that comes of handling your portfolio and your family's portfolio, and your family is taking decisions and consulting you for money, that's such an empowering, confident feeling for people. So these two aspects get covered. When it comes to mindset, that see, I've only written the key important things as pointers. There are a lot of layers to each one of them that gets covered in the session. Now, how is this academy uni? See, my sessions are not an awareness session. We work very specific on money mindset and wealth creation goal. So in coaching, you see certain sessions are awareness. You come, you get aware, and you leave. There are certain sessions where there is a lot more deeper involvement. So mine is a lot more deeper involvement. That's why I choose my client and my client chooses me. Everyone cannot be a part of the academy, because there are certain criteria, there are certain needs and norms that are there that has to be fulfilled. So that's the reason the number of people is only 5 to 10, where I can give them a personal attention. And the engagement with a client is for a period of 1 year's time, where I personally mentor, monitor, I go through each and everything that they have. So in 1 year, the person, when they enter and when they leave, they are two different people who are there. And each and every client's journey and outcomes are measured. So that's how this entire thing is unique, whatever that I do. Uh, why I thought is very important to share, because when I see the coaching industry, there are various different aspects of it. So this is what I love when I do it, when I see people transform. Yeah. Okay, so this I'm not sharing because I feel we have lack of time. So since you're here today, you have come here for a reason. You're seeking something. And this is a gift that I'm giving you all, that you can book a free consultation call by clicking on the link below. Now, in this call, what will happen is that you will talk about your issue, your problem that you are trying to solve. I'm going to understand what it is all about and how I can help you. Yeah. And in the process, if you feel interested in my course, then you can go for the course. But if I feel you don't need it, I'm someone who will straight away on your face, I tell people you don't need it. Like I remember Ashu coming and discussing with me last week, and she said that these are the things that I'm working on. Ashu, you can share after this call. And I told Ashu, no, you work on these aspects of yours. You don't need this at this stage. You need it probably after 2-3 months. Work on this. If another 2-3 months it doesn't get worked on, then we can have a discussion. Yeah. So my team is going to put it on the chat box, and you can click the link to book the discovery call. Yeah, Ashu, you want to share your experience, like how, like what we did? Like you just recently we had this discussion, and you have been a part of my money management sessions also. So you can share your experience.
Yes, Meena, thank you for
Thank
letting
you.
me
Thank
share.
you.
This I have registered for your money management, which I am a businesswoman. I am an entrepreneur myself, but when it came to money discussions, I was not comfortable. Everyone knew that I had that fear, so I myself only did not know. When I attended your session, I realized these fears are the ones which I am carrying since so long, and you made me verify them. And I got very comfortable with numbers. I've seen the conversations which I have now are much better. I also feel the confidence. I felt the lack was there in money side, which helped me clear that side of me. So being an entrepreneur, very people believe that I am the everyone जिसको कुछ चाहिए they can come to me and just ask and they'll get, and I am not having that confidence that so I was having that fear, what if I can't give, what if I can't fulfill, but that was which I nurtured thanks to your money management. And sometimes when people expect too much from you, that fear comes in. That fear had a source, obviously somewhere it was coming from.
Yeah.
There's a lot of abundance around. I have no problem, and but you made me realize that you're already rich. You have to be wealthy. That is all a key takeaway I've always had from you. The wealthiness which we have within us, we don't realize it, and the fears which we carry are from our old experiences.
Experiences.
So that is what I could work on, and also improved it. And the last call we had, you yourself suggested that I also feel that you already work in progress. So at the moment which you mentioned, you keep working on that, which I learned so many concepts, and the whole mindset shift happened because of money course which I took. So that is a thing I would like to share, and it's a genuine share which I really appreciate always. And that's why I'm here today also. 2 hours is not easy for me today,
I
but
know.
I took out a
Thank you.
magnetic field to attend, because that these are the conversations we don't have in our regular lives. We are
Absolutely.
not comfortable having with people. But when I spoke to you, I feel that yeah, that is I've never spoken about this. किसी से बात ही नहीं की है इस बारे में कभी. At least the women, we don't even feel comfortable talking. Even in families, we are not encouraged to
Absolutely.
talk, and we never talk this understand. So talk ही नहीं करते तो understand क्या करेंगे?
Absolutely. 100% agree.
We just shut that side of ours. Though we are the magnet, we are the Lakshmis, we are the people who
Absolutely.
attract it, but we are not comfortable with it. So that's what I would give all the credit to learn from you in your session.
Absolutely. I was just an instrument, Ashu. Thank you so much. One very important thing, Ashu, your kids will be very money-wise, they'll be very empowered. Always remember your kids will mirror you a lot. They will take a lot of your qualities. Like your husband is already an entrepreneur on the money side. He's already, the game is there for him. He's already there in that game doing very well. And you coming into it, your kids are going to learn a lot more right now, and they will not have the same limitations or the struggles. There will be way lesser compared to what, like when I see me and Shriram, when I see my kids, they are not having the same ones what we have. Yeah, because the kids will mirror you a lot, and they will learn way faster from you. So that's amazing. So I tell all the parents that if you want to improve your child, please improve yourself. When you improve yourself, your child will automatically copy you. People learn from action and not from words. Show it in action, which you're already doing it. Amazing, amazing. Thank you for the share. Because I felt it was important, Ashu, to, talk about it. Because I've realized, see, what I'm doing service. And I have seen how many people's life have been impacted. So that's the reason it's important to share. और जिसने किए शर्म उसके फूटी कर्म. That's what I believe in 100%. अच्छा काम करो तो शर्म नहीं आना चाहिए बोलने के बारे में. Or women always shy about it. And I want to tell the world, please don't shy. If you're doing a good job, speak. The way I've spoken today, speak about it. Yeah. Thank you so much for the share, Ashu. Yeah. Okay. So after this, I'm going to open this for question answers. 1 second. Let me go. Okay. So as I said, since you're here today, you're seeking something, you can book the Calendly call. This is a free call. Usually for consultation, I charge 5,000. But since you've invested 2 hours of your 2 hours of your time, this call is a free call where you can consult about your thoughts, the things because of which you are a part of this webinar. And if we feel that we are fit for each other, and you go for the session, then there's a Navratri special discount and offer that's there on the course, which is 50% discounted. Yeah. So with this, what I'll do, I will open the floor for question and answer. You can ask me questions. If you have any questions, please ask me. I'll be more than happy to share the answers, and then we'll say tata bye bye to each other. कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है, बहुत शांत ग्रुप है यार ये तो. Yeah, no questions. Okay, so I can say, oh, let me see if there's anything in the chat which is there. Okay, so no questions, people, no questions. Can I take it as no questions, everyone? Okay, let me wait for a minute before I
have a question, Meena.
tell me.
This exercise which you made us do, no, which had these points. You gave us a division formula for that. So what was that meaning? I did not understand.
So basically, see वो कैसे होता है when you so there are 15 limiting beliefs, okay? Now 15, यदि किसी को 15 limiting belief है, तो 15 I will, so 10 into 15 is how much? 150. So when you divide 150 by 150 and multiplied with 100, what will come? 100% blockage of limiting belief. So the question is designed in such a way that the moment you say yes, 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 the points get added 10, 10, 10. And so if someone has all the 15 limiting beliefs, then the score is 150. So when you divide 150 by 150, it comes 1. 1 into 100 is 100% blockage. Unka. So jitna limiting belief hai, uska score will get added and you will come to know. See, this I have, like for the last so many years, I've been trying to figure it out, how to tell people their score of limiting belief. Because end of the day, 5 limiting beliefs समझ में नहीं आता, but 50% समझ में आता है. So a doctor will also talk about the blockage. We always talk in numbers. When you talk in numbers, you can understand. So it's a very beautiful way of understanding what is limiting you. So actually, now, like Ashu, there are 65 limiting beliefs. For this masterclass, I've only taken 15. For the sake of simplicity, I've only taken 15 of them. But there are 65 limiting beliefs. And trust me, usme se if you know which are the ones limiting you, and if you just work on it, your life expands. And many a times हमको अपना future self दिखता नहीं है. Our future self is that, वो self को पाने के लिए we have to expand ourselves. So right now, for the sake of this session, I've only taken 15, the topmost what my clients faced and what I faced. So I've only taken those four. But there are a lot of other things also which is there. So which I do it in my session where we go deeper and we go 1, 1, 1. And then we give a percentage to it. So you come to know how much is the blockage. You got your answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ashu. Yeah. Shakti is saying, I have one limiting belief. If I earn more, then I'm valuable. And if I'm not then I'm not valuable. Okay. So this also comes from self-worth and also comes from validation, Shakti. So you'll have to go back in your life where, what are the incidents, what are the events that happened in your life where people had to prove, like for example, I'll give you this example. As a child, like this was one of my clients' example. She also had the similar issue what you had. And in the childhood, she saw that Dada Dadi, the grandfather, the father, and the sons were given the best of the attention, food. Garam garam roti unko pehle milta tha. Lady always used to be given later. Now the child she formed this image in her mind that only when you earn money you're valuable, because every day they gave priority only to those people who were earning money and were doing things and adding wealth to the family. And बाकी सब लोग उनसे डरते थे. So this kind of mind developed this exactly this belief that you said. She developed this belief that जब आप पैसे कमाओगे तभी आप वैल्यूबल होगे, तभी आपको लोग रेस्पेक्ट देंगे. So you'll have to figure out where in your life you saw this incident, where did you pick it up? And then you dissect it like a CID, dissect it, and then you, in the current context, you have to ask this question, is this relevant for you? And then you release it and reframe the question. There are so many people who are not earning, but still they're given a lot of respect. Like Mother Teresa, she did so much for the world. Now, in your life, you'll have to see who are the people who are given the respect in spite of they not earning money for the family. So this is how you dissect it. Did I make sense, Shakti? Just write yes or no. Okay, so there's a lot more layers to it, Shakti. Like, see, this is in the masterclass I'm telling you, but like for this client, when I sat with this client, I saw the layer by layer by layer by layer. And then it is so liberating when she released it for herself. Because you know, oh, that was the context, this was the thing. And then you can release it easily. Thank you. You said yes, ma'am. I understand. Thank you so much, Shakti. Okay. Anyone else who has any question? Otherwise, I think everyone will be feeling hungry now. We want to. खाने का time हो गया है. Okay. I'll just wait for a minute if there's anyone who has any other questions before we say bye and I give my deepest gratitude to everyone. Okay. If any questions come your way or if you feel anything that needs to be settled, you can always like write to my team, Madhu, and I'll see my best like how this can be done. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I can't see any hand raise. I can't see. Hi, Achla. How are you? You just joined, dear?
Yeah, I just missed. Universe wanted me to see you and register. I think I'm I'm complete because I was thinking I have abundance, but I must listen. I must listen to you. so
Oh,
that's why the universe said, you know already. Just go and meet and say hello.
oh, that's so sweet, Ashla. I was just thinking, oh, I didn't see this name. That's so sweet of you, Ashla. You can go through the recording. I'll
Thank
share
you.
the recording. You can go through it and get
Yeah.
a feel of things. Yeah, that's so
Thank you.
sweet of you to be a part of it. Really, really happy. Deepest gratitude. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So I can't see any questions. So what I'll do, stop the share and we'll say a bye to everyone. And thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. Deepest gratitude for taking your time, for being here for 2 hours, 22 minutes. It means a lot to me. Deepest gratitude. God bless you. Today is a very auspicious and a beautiful day. Let all the intentions that you set in the beginning of the session, let it germinate at the right time. Let it happen as per the divine plan that's there for you. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Chalo. Bye. Hi, Kanan, you're there? Kanan, you're there? Okay, ठीक है. I'll call you. Bye. Let me stop the recording.